Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
Freeze!
What's the hurry?
Dodge this! Ha! 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 Freeze! Ha! 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 Ha!
What's the hurry?
Ha!
Ну да. You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time. I still have a lot to do with the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back? You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Verdict is... Burn! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Power that ended Haishan!
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite! Ha! Ah! Ah! Cool it! Ha! the wind. Dodge this. Freeze. Dodge this. This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it. Don't push your luck. Dodge this. Dodge this. Cool it. Freeze. Dodge this. Don't get frostbite.
Verdict is...
I'll protect us.
Guten Abend, Keksi. Na, alles schick bei dir? Wie geht's deinem Männer? Hat's den entschärft? Doch so schlimm. Tja, was soll ich dazu sagen? Außer düdüm. So, schauen wir hier. Oha. Ja, dann hat es ihn komplett weggebrettert. Hä? Das stimmt allerdings. Das hast du ja wirklich bei jeder Splitter. Kümmerst du dich da gut um deinen kleinen Ja, in der Tat. Also Moje gesagt, er will nicht. Und jetzt macht das doch. Also das habe ich nicht so ganz so. Ja, also es war doch irgendwie allgemein so, dass die männliche Schöpfung
Liu is Archon?
eine Dauer dreimal jetzt nicht liegen, weil er ein Bier getrunken hat.
I still have a lot to do with the guild. How about you
Meinst du,
take a
dass es
rest
genau
while I go
daran lag?
back?
Ich muss ehrlich zugeben, ich hätte aber auch ein Bier getrunken, so ist es nicht.
Liu is Archon? Did something awful happen again?
Have you heard? Liu is Archon.
Liu is Archon? Did something awful happen again?
Guess we can rest a bit.
Und warum macht das dann eigentlich? Er hätte doch mal 2-3 Tage ohne Bier auskommen können, oder?
Have you heard? Liu is Archon.
Liu is Archon? Did something awful happen again?
Aber nicht von Natur aus. Das hat er sich angeeignet, würde ich jetzt fast behaupten.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Deswegen habe ich das auch mit seiner
Welcome to the Adventurers
sein Fernsehen, war das glaube dezent ignoriert, weil er hat ja heute früh schon geschrieben, dass es nicht so geht und dann will der trotzdem das noch machen. Machen wir die Tage. Weil es bringt ja alles nichts.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Juhu! Was habe ich denn hier jetzt so gekriegt? Nur Schrott. 30.000 Geld. Lame.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Das würde ich gerne zu gerne sehen. Wie der sonst immer so taffe King Griffin abkackt. Hauptsache es wird noch nicht schlimmer. Also in dem Sinne auch gute Besserung an ihn. Ups. Was schauen Sie denn Schönes auf Disney Plus?
Error.
Okay.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next. Ich sage jetzt mal nichts dazu. Gute Frage, nächste Frage. Ja, ne? Ihr Frauen schlägt das doch eben alles besser weg. Da brauchen wir nicht um heißen Brei zu reden, oder? Eigenlob stinkt. Ja, ne? Und so. So, dann wollen wir mal ein bisschen klettern gehen. Hast du mich jetzt verlassen, Keksi? Oh. Gerade nur noch ein Zuschauer, deswegen dachte ich, dass du gegangen bist. Und mich alleine lässt. Ja.
Wenn mich schon dein Männer heute nicht unterstützt. Hallo. Entdeckt. Das stimmt allerdings. Ich kann mir noch nicht immer helfen. Weil ich ja selber auf Arbeit bin.
Ready, steady, go!
Na, ich habe jetzt die Woche lange Frühschichten, also 5:30 Uhr bis 14. Wollte trotzdem irgendwie mal versuchen, am Dienstagnachmittag eventuell zum Kaffee rumzukommen.
I wonder what...
Gerade blöd oder sehe ich meine Markierung nicht? Oh, wer voll ins Feindesgebiet reinrennt, sollte damit rechnen, beschossen zu werden. Tudum. 47. Ihr wollt es echt heute wissen. So, weiter geht's. Ja. Jo, bis gleich.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Let's dance.
Yeah. Huh. Time for retribution. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Eyes on me!
Oh, so sorry. Freeze.
Verdict is...
Come on, we can do it. Let the show be.
Burn! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha!
Guten Abend.
Yeah! 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 Ha!
Ich glaube in dem Falle wirklich nur über Raids, oder?
Time for retribution! Yeah! 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 Ha! 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 Yeah! Yeah!
To ashes!
Müsstest du eigentlich auch kriegen, aber ich denke mal, da ist es dann sehr gering, was du bekommst.
Dodge this. This moment will be frozen in time.
Verdict is... Ha! Yeah! 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 Ha! Ha!
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end.
What agreement? Oh, the thing of...
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. There are two styles of cooking in Lioli. Known as Lee style, the flagship restaurant of the Lee style is the Lioli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete. Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's...
Welcome to the Northland Bank. If I take the loan...
Voll verarscht, da war nichts mehr drüber. Hä?
Aha, you made it. As promised, I've found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue Qixing would hide the geo...
So, where is he?
He certainly is. Come, I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner. As...
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Alles klar, viel Spaß. Bis später.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not... Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhong Li because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first,
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. Archons go by many names. The god of contracts, the god of commerce, the warrior god, Morax, Rex Lapis. Is the idea that he also has the title of Adeptus so strange? As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time,
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
Well, if you really think about it, we don't have any of...
Indeed. no amount of consideration can change this outcome. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the 7.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again. If we are agreed, come with me. We will
Alright, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks. And get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Chemie hängt's gerade heute.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue? I see. So you're that sort of person. It's not a bad thing. But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3,700 years of divinity. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to
Hallo
know.
Bediener.
As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucus jade worthy of a deity.
Also habe ich hier die quasi alle gleich mit runtergeladen, oder was? Ja, seid ihr froh.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows?
Betting? No, we're here for...
Noctilucous Jade, of Radiant Grade at the...
Radiant Grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tour... What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just...
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need
Und du
to
musst
discuss
mitschauen.
it again! Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Oh. It is as you say. I suppose I...
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If
Du
one
willst
must always
freiwillig
consider
mitgucken.
Mora before acting, then in all things...
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken. If you return to those...
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade. And a fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade. These are all...
Ah ja, und wenn dann deine Kinder schlafen, bist du ja fit genug, dass du dann die Nacht durchzocken kannst, oder was? Hast ja schließlich eine Woche Nachtzocken.
It is the moon. Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you.
Was ist denn da los?
Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? Hyman's just said that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well... fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them.
Aren't these too thick? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Stingy? I've already...
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit a...
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big
Aber was bist du denn müde?
Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister. Standing around is making me so sleepy.
Falscher Account, aber auch dir einen wunderschönen guten Abend. Auch noch unter den Lebenden. Natürlich lasse ich dich, um Gottes Willen. Aber was soll ich da Schönes dazu sagen? Außer selbst schuld. Du wolltest das so.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Yep.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
Hat mir alles deine Frau schon erzählt. Keine Sorge. Bin schon auf dem Laufenden.
Cool it. Freeze.
churls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our... We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
Time for retribution!
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after.
You will pay for that.
Don't get frostbite.
Where did I go wrong?
What?
Eyes on me!
Falsches Ding. Ja.
Cool it.
Dodge this.
La, la.
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls. They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food. Let's dance. Oh no!
Freeze. Cool it. This moment will be frozen in time.
To ashes!
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Exactly! That's the one Paimon remembers too!
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, pardon me for asking, but I'm...
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to...
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch?
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your
In the safe hands of the Liyue Qixing and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous Jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. As I thought. I didn't...
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small... That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite an...
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
It seems that we must.
Hey.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where...
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liyue Qixing have
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what... Also, the...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was the...
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden...
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Tevat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking... But why do you know this?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I for what? Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of...
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now.
can't beat the atmosphere here in Lille.
I should open a store here.
You can't beat the atmosphere here in Lille.
Hey, boss.
Silk flowers? We certainly do.
Which kind? The good kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Oh,
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each.
My goodness, this gentleman. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow! A true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So...
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies, but this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to, like several other tedious and complicated traditions, but this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700 years. As such. Now that's settled. A question.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the...
Yes, in a sec...
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've... Since these flowers will be...
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? If he hadn't written the...
Huh. So much...
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us.
Our skins? You would...
Please, it's the least I could...
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make...
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintance...
Talk about first world prob...
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city.
So this time, we get to go around town?
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan! She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
I should open a store here.
We need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny...
Wow. Just wow. Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you?
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I...
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's...
No, they were from medicinal use. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Chi-Ming.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lan. See you around.
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that... Since I usually set up my stall...
That's the word...
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Ying-Ar's homemade perfume?
Ying-Er? Oh!
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter...
Great! This is just the intel...
Dein Ernst. Renne dahin, renne dorthin, renne überall hin. Oh. Whoa.
Well, hello. You found me.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling... Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? 3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't...
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, "O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come..."
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant. So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? You mean Wan Min Restaurant? Good choice.
That's just plain stupid.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to please me?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud. As my assistant, while I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
Try something new at the Wan Min Restaurant.
Wow. Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
Try something new at the Wan Min Restaurant.
Should I save this money?
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
Leo's really got a lot going for it.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to... Now take these and try it out on your own. Don't forget to do all 3...
at the Wanmin restaurant.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. The essence is placed into water and simmered. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature... So please, focus on controlling the heat. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. All 3 perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays. Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything, okay? I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard. Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
So, und damit verabschiede ich mich für heute. Allen noch einen schönen guten Abend, schönen Abend und bis morgen.